Welcome to the Bullhorn. Joining us today from what looks like a bunker in an undisclosed location is Howard Lindzen. You're not in Vancouver hiding out from all the rioters, are you?
No, I threw a couple cannonballs into Vancouver and flew out, and now I'm into San Francisco.
Not a good week for Canada. Sorry about the Canucks and Research in Motion. We're not going to talk that much more about Research in Motion because they do not fit the theme of what we really want to discuss today. A lot of market volatility this week. People worried about Greece. People worried about the U.S. economy. What I want to hear from you are stocks that you own right now that you still like that can help you sleep well at night, give you some comfort. RIM obviously is not something, unless you're shorting it, maybe you can sleep comfortably there. But
yeah, for about the last 3 months, it hasn't been a buyer's market. You kind of started noting some excessive giddiness and then some toppiness in the financials amounts with the giddiness and the momentum stocks. And OpenTable was one of the first to crack. And now one by one, they're all cracking, including Apple, which is now basically right at its 200-day moving average. So I don't think it's a great time to be buying stocks. But if you don't own any, this may be an interesting opportunity to buy one or two of your first stocks. I mean, Apple here at $325, company's executing as well as it ever has. I own some stock. Amazon continues to take market share away from its competitors like Best Buy. Other companies that I own right now, Intuit, I still own Rackspace. Its stock is definitely acting heavy. Ariba is another stock I own. So still a lot of tech stocks. I've stayed away from oil and energy stocks.
right, oil and energy obviously have been very fickle. And that's interesting. I mean, those tech stocks you mentioned, a lot of them are ones that since we started the show, you've been long on. So I think it just goes to show that for investors that may be really trying to time things and move in and out of things quickly, if you've got leaders like an Apple, an Amazon, Rackspace in the cloud area, I want you to do your cloud dance, of course, you should be buying and holding. Everyone talks about buy and hold being dead, but that's probably not the truth, right?
Well, it depends when you buy it. Listen, I was buying Rackspace below 20 with you here on the show, and I've been adding a little bit as we go up. I think, listen, if you're just turning in first time ever, the market's come in 10%. A lot of leading stocks are down 20 to 30%. This is a time where you can probe a little and, kind of just take a piece of a favorite company of yours and own it. And this is the beauty of market corrections for people. You never chase. Market always comes in. Generally happens when you least expect it. And 2 weeks ago, it looked like you would never be able to buy one of these stocks again. Pandora is already below its IPO price. So again, the business of investing is all about doing nothing.
Right.
And then there's points where you have to do something. I think you just have to be really careful out here. I think there's still a lot of complacency in the market, and I still think the economy is very heavy. Wages are down and still hard to find jobs. So I think it's an okay time to take the summer right now as I see it and just enjoy the family.
Yeah, no, very good point. This market volatility that has recently popped up again, I don't think it's going away anytime soon, so people do have to be aware of that. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend, and we will do this again next week.